Hey everybody, Xerxus here, bringing you another cast, and actually the first cast of myself playing. So this is the fourth time that I've tried this beginning, and it looks like I have no lag, so we're off to a way better start. So we have myself, Xerxus, spawning as the red, oh I guess we should show everything. Myself spawning as the red Zerg in the lower left-hand corner, and Silver spawning as the blue Protoss in the upper right-hand corner. Silver, I guess, self-proclaiming prophecy, he is a silver player. Maybe he thinks he's never going to get past being a silver player, so he said, you know what, screw that, I'm going to name myself Silver. I don't know why I always overanalyze people's names. I think it's fun. I bet people probably see me and they'll just say to themselves, oh my god, this is a Persian god. But no, this is not Xerxes, this is Xerxus. No relation to Xerxes, the Persian god. I've had this name for a while, as I've said in previous casts. But yeah, so I finally decided that I was going to cast one of my games, and I decided I was going to do this. I wasn't going to cast this game originally because it was longer, but I watched the replay again, and I said, you know what, I'm totally going to cast this. And I do have a little scouting drone up here, checking anything out. I do see this forge come in, so I know he's going to be going for, he's going to probably toss a couple cannons down in his base for some early protection, and I just kind of ignored my drone there. So I did just toss down a spawning pool and the gas going for, I went 15 gas, 14 pool, which is a pretty standard build for myself. Usually in twos, I do a 10 pool, and this is my first 1v1 game in a while, so I kind of screwed my build up, but it happens. I am a newbie player, so that's cool. You'll see, I'm sure, plenty of things where people say, oh my god, Xerxus, why did you do that? That was so noobish. Well, guess what? I'm a noob, bitches. That's why I'm doing this, so I can learn. And here's a new move. Oh, look, I did an extractor steal, but I let it finish. Awesome. So he's just simply going to make this photon cannon and start attacking this. However, you'll see that this didn't turn out too bad for me. So as you can see down here, I am actually getting a very early roach warren. So I haven't even made any zerglings. I have a couple coming in, 2 zerglings to be exact coming in just for some scouting and a little bit of defense, I guess. But I did see that he had 2 gateways just spawning in, so I knew that I would be safe for going for those early roaches. I found myself when I was doing my ones game, I watched a lot of games where Zerg went with the mutiling, and I was doing that and it was working out well for me, but then I just started losing a lot of matches because I was trying to force the mutiling, and I decided, you know what, I like roaches. I'm going to make roaches this match, and you'll see that that's what I started off doing. Ooh, and a quick lair, what are we going to be seeing? What are we going to be seeing by the quick lair? So these 2 zerglings going out, no speed coming along, so they're just trucking along kind of slow, saying, I wonder what he has. And then I'm going to leave him here. So what does he have coming in right here? 2 gate, nothing being produced out of these 2 gates right here because he figures that with these 3 photon cannons, he's going to be just fine for defenses for anything that I could have amassed up right here. And a 3rd gate coming down. These zerglings are going to come in and be, I want to scout! Oh, roasted. So that was stupid. All I saw there was that he had photon cannons. And let's see if I did see that there was another gateway coming in right here, but other than that, didn't see too much. Over here, now I have some roaches coming in. They're going to push out. What are they going to do against those photon cannons? Not too much. Did get another gas here, and not too much saturation on my main base, so I am bringing in some more drones here. I tend to say warping in drones, but they don't warp in, they morph in, so screw you, Artaban, for catching me on that last time. He's my brother and I love him, but you know, screw off, alright? Sometimes when I'm in the middle of the cast, I say some things that I don't mean. These 4 roaches, I placed these right here to try and stop him from expanding, so that if he were to send out a probe over here, probably should have took these and moved them to right here at the bottom of his ramp so that he couldn't get anything by, but they're going to suit my purposes just fine. And getting attack 1. So I did see those gateways, and I decided that since he was going to be going with a gateway build, I would go with the attack 1 with these roaches. And I am building up quite the excess of gas. Moving a drone down here to expand so I could have that guy ready, but a little bit too soon because I decided to make some hydralisks. What is going on? I don't even know what's happening. I don't even know what he's making, and I decided to make hydralisks. But I just always assume that Protoss players are going to make void rays because I've been screwed over by void rays so many times. So I decided I was going to make some hydralisks to combat that. Here we go. Probe's coming down here to expand. See you later, probe! Oh, no! These roaches did their job. They prevented an expansion, so now he's probably freaking out saying, oh my god, what's happening? And I tossed my expansion down because I'm just simply cool like that. And another roach coming over here. He says, come on, guys, I want to play. I want to kill some probes. I want to do that. I don't even know what I'm going to do with them. Oh, look, there's an overlord here to watch for any... I don't know why I just zoomed in. There's an overlord here to watch for anything that tries to come up my back. And I said, you know what? Since I have that at my back, might as well take my roaches over here and go up his back, since he has his front all sorts of blocked off. Now at my main, I could definitely use some more drones on this base, especially with the expansion going to be hitting pretty soon. So yeah, there we go. I am morphing in 4 more drones to get ready for that expansion so I can get the saturation up. Oh, look at me. I made a queen at my main so I can start spreading some creep. Hopefully I do that and I'm not a nub cake. Oh, here he goes. Here he goes. Oh, look, there it's going to be. Pooping out that creep, which I'm proud of because one of the things I tend to never do is spawn enough creep. Not too much. I know that he has the photon cannons in his base, so I'm a little bit wary to take these roaches right up. But maybe I do take them right up. Who knows? Because I don't remember this match. Left a couple hydras at my base just in case he was at. This is a time where a couple void rays could be coming in to try and come down here and harass my mineral line. So I left these right here so that I could easily move them from spot to spot. That's why I spawned the creep here, so that if they tried to fly down over here, they could. Oh, I just got really nervous that I had my microphone on mute because I had muted it the last time I was here. That would have sucked. Ooh, attack 2 coming in, so I'm doing pretty well with the upgrades. He is only working in level 2. I don't know. He's got his forces down here. Maybe he probably thought that I had left my roaches there, and he said, you know what? I'm going to put my forces up here. Ooh, and that's why, because he wants to protect his expansion. Little does he know that his rocks are gone. So he really should, as a Protoss player, you should toss a pylon maybe right here so that you can see whenever anything's coming up here, which he was probably just coming over to check out these rocks right here. And now these should be gone. I'm going to move in here. Let's see. So he does have an observer and an immortal coming in right here, but this, ooh, see you later. And now these forces are going to be... Yeah, this is a lot of zealots for this right here, and this is called poor microing, so I should have moved these away, but I realized they were just going to die, so I started to try and macro up a little bit at my base. I'm morphing in 8 more roaches because I figured he's going to move out with those forces, figuring that I'm not going to have much of anything at my base, and that might have been all I had. But I do have roaches coming out that will be pretty close to attack 2, and I'm laying down a couple of spine crawlers at the front of my base, hoping that I can defend those for long enough. Oh, but here we go. Epic battle happening. Epic battle. So he's just kind of focusing down these roaches, but do a pretty good job defending and focus firing so that I can take out these forces, and it's definitely... I should have canceled this spine crawler right here, but I'm a nubcake, so I didn't. These stalkers, he obviously just left them because he figured that they were going to die. And do I move out with my epic 7 attacking units? No, because I know that that's not going to do anything. Now right here I made 8 more roaches because I figured I was gonna need them, but it turns out that I didn't actually need them, so I wish that I had made more drones, which I do have a lot of money, so I should drone up right now because I know that I just took out his main forces, and my creep obviously being spread very well here as the third tumor is down and it's not going anywhere. So now time to push out with some more forces here. Oh, they're going to meet halfway. Roaches should be in front, but they're not. Oh, the Hydralisk getting taken out. Oh, no, but these roaches should very easily take away. Oh, look at me microing these. And obviously, there's no point in microing roaches against stalkers, but I know that there's enough roaches to take out these stalkers. Oh, the last stalker goes down. And, of course, he tossed down a buttload of photon cannons to help defend against this right here. He doesn't have a lot of forces. All he's got is really photon cannons for defense. So I just simply left my roaches here. Ooh, and then I saw that there was too many of those photon cannons. I didn't want to risk just sacrificing these, especially while he had a couple of forces there. And now he's got some immortals to just absolutely annihilate my roaches, which sucks because immortals just absolutely devastate roaches. And if I had maybe some hydras back behind them to support them, then this would have been a different story. But I knew that these forces were pretty much gone. I'm just going to try and take out whatever I can with the roaches. One zealot. Do I get 2 zealots? No, I don't get 2 zealots. And I don't agree with this. So this wasn't that many roaches and it wasn't that long, and he's going to move out with a pretty small force here. And I'm definitely going to have enough to defend this. Boom. Oh, Spine Crawler's doing work. However, like I said, these immortals just absolutely crush roaches, but with the Hydralisk in the back, these definitely not going to be enough. And I hate overseers. Yeah, no, overseers of mine, observers, because these are just going to let this thing chill right here and see my forces the whole time. Smart player would have taken one of these many overlords, made them into an overseer, and stuck it right here to stop any observers from seeing my forces. But I didn't do that. Moving out again. So we do see, oh, I'm not moving out. What am I doing? I'm going to break down these rocks right here to try and take that high yield. There is an expansion going down right there. Let's look at the harvester tab. So I am up 2 harvesters on the, I'm up 2 harvesters on the Protoss player, but he does have a higher mineral. So I obviously have more harvesters on gas, as I am operating off of 4 gas, and he is operating off of 2 gas. So he's going with a much higher mineral build, and what am I going to be doing with all of this gas? Who knows? What am I warping in right now? Warping in. God damn it. Morphing in, so I'm getting more hydras. I saw those immortals, and immortals are scary, so I said, you know what? I don't want to do that. I don't want to deal with immortals. I'm going to make some Hydralisks, and my expansion is going to get taken out. I didn't really see it in time, and this dies. I should have canceled that. That's a waste. Should have canceled that. That's a waste. And he's good, but I did see these forces before he had a chance to do anything about it, and I felt like this was definitely a good enough force to take out. Yeah, here we go. Epic battle right on the ramp. Zealots going down quick, and lots of immortals, but luckily I don't have too many roaches, and Hydralisks do pretty well against immortals. So yeah, I'm definitely going to come out the top of this one, take those out. I'm going to move up here just to see if he has, or just move them around. So I said, you know what? I'm taking this expansion up here. Maybe he has an expansion over here, so I'm deciding to take my hydras, move them over here, attack moved him, taking out this nexus. I should have taken out these 2 probes first and then taken out the nexus, but I decided screw that. Ooh, look at me. I did actually put another creep tumor down. So, you know, maybe once every couple of minutes I'll put another creep tumor down. This expansion taken out. Moving my hydras up to this Zelnaga tower so I can get a little bit of sight. And now I'm making nothing but hydras.